1, 2, 3, 4.
Hello and welcome to AWayOfLove.com. I'm Marsha J. Knorr, and today I'm talking about gratitude and joy, which I spoke about in our book, our new ebook, Life After Life, Another Glimpse at Grief, Till Death Never Do Us Part. And I want to bring this concept of gratitude and joy to us and for our reflection in our deepest sorrows, in our most profound grief, because it's there when joy is most absent and when gratitude has fleeted. I have a very good friend, Vic Blessing, who suffered quite dramatically when his organic farm was sprayed with pesticides. And he had this aspect of love and gratitude deeply ingrained and spent quite a few years teaching me to adopt it too. One of his favorite sayings is, "Life is sweet. Life is sweet." Now just saying that calls us to the truth of being and seeing the sweetness in life. Joy is a quality of choice, and so is gratitude. It's not that we can make ourselves feel like the sorrow is absent. It's not really a happy, go off and, drink yourself silly or act like you're having fun when actually it's the farthest thing that you're experiencing. It's not that really. It's a deeper aspect of self that is in gratitude, even in the midst of your deepest sorrows and upsets. Really, how you can best access this is simply by choosing to take responsibility for all that is present in your life. 100% responsibility. Whether this is true or not is really irrelevant. It makes a wonderful opportunity, though, for empowering yourself to take the next steps to create the life that you're choosing. If you blame someone else for your upset, or you try to take revenge, you're in this situation where you're actually not taking responsibility for what it is that you've created. And you're depending upon somebody else to make it right for you. The likelihood of that happening is slim. And even if they do make it right for you, you're then in a situation where you're dependent on them making it right for your happiness. It's not them. It's you. You are the one that chooses joy. They might leave their socks on the floor. They might do something that's really unlike what you would prefer. Even in the midst of those upsets, even in the midst of your most profound sorrows, you can choose some aspect of joy, some aspect of well-being, some aspect of goodness that you can give thanks for. An attitude of thanksgiving is a very, very freeing attitude. Blessedness, deep and abiding joy, is that aspect of the bird singing in the cage that actually allows us to keep together life and limb and soul in the midst of our most trying circumstances. Many things can come upon us. Many wrongdoings can be in our sphere, either toward us or us toward others. And yet, if we say that what we have generated is there for our learning and our growth, and that we choose to go within ourselves and to discern what it is that we are learning, so that we may come to appreciate the lessons that have come to us for our highest good, so that we may heal them for the last time and be in our deepest gratitude for those who have served us to bring these forward. You know, one of the profound aspects of this is Rudolf Steiner talking about the mystery of the resurrection of Christ. And in his lecture, he speaks about Judas, who took the role of Judas to give us the truth that we have in Christ's resurrection today. Many, many times we experience a Judas in our lives. Imagine if they are there in service to you to bring forward your greatest sense of self and mastery and ascension. Who else could serve this but Judas? He took the role and he did it. And to this day we know of Christ because of him. I'm not saying he did the right thing. I'm not saying it's something we're choosing. I'm just saying that even in the midst of our harm, when others have done us wrong, and we are in our greatest sorrow from loss, we still can go within, still deeply meditate and ask for guidance about what it is that this situation is here for us to learn, and to call ourselves forward into a reframe of the circumstance that allows us to see it differently, that we may come into love and gratitude and also appreciation and joy. 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 Choose a quality that's an ideal for how you want your life to be. I am joy. I choose something like that. And then I watch the myriad of ways in which my life shows up as quite the opposite of joy. Mostly everything is out of joy. And each of those circumstances are pulling me into deeper joy as I keep choosing it. And I keep seeing the ways in which I'm out of joy, or out of peace, or out of contentedness, or out of gratitude. And I call myself again and again and again back to joy, simply by saying, what is it here in this circumstance that I need to do? Often it's just a simple backing off. Man, just back out. Sometimes it's a reframing. Sometimes it's a let go of a belief I had that is keeping me from my joy. Sometimes it's a deep surrender. A very, very deep surrender. And I can come back into peace. So when you choose how it is that you would like to have as a deeper quality in your life, if everything to the opposite comes forward, take it as this wonderful opportunity to learn how to choose again the quality that you're seeking, joy. And do what it is that you are being guided to do to step into it more. This is like a 30-day path to bringing more joy into your life and deeper gratitude. And you might also want to include some very nifty little esoteric techniques that actually, if you have upset with a particular person, you could just choose every time you see them, every time you have a look at their picture, every time you pass them, every time you think about them. Oh, how angry you feel. But instead, ask yourself to love and forgive them and to hold them in gracious gratitude, to bless them, to bring joy to them, to uplift them. Who is this helping? Well, it's helping both of you on the energetic. It really frees you up from something that holds you back from getting on with your life. this is what is. If you're in resentment about it, you are actually not stepping forward to be the joy and the love of life and the prosperity and the abundance and the health and all the good that you know you deserve. You are holding yourself back from all of that out of your resentment and your grief. Now, I'm not saying health magically appears, and I'm not making the victim wrong. God bless you. We have suffering, and it is difficult. And I uphold you in the deepest strength of your well-being to come through it the best that you can. And in the midst of it, take everything for your growth and upliftment and your healing. To bring yourself, even toward the end of your life, to the deepest love and gratitude that you can hold for yourself and all others who have walked in this sphere with you. Release it to the gods. Release it to your higher good. And step forward to the miracle of life beyond, or the miracle right now. That is your life to share and to be in a way of love. I depend on you to be yourself. And I am so grateful that in interaction with me, together we are a way of love. And I bless you.